Hey, this is a little something different. Not only something I do, but I've ordered every single one of these shows. So this is a preview of Ring of Honor's 9th anniversary show, which will be on GoFightLive.tv from Chicago, Illinois, Chicago Ridge, Saturday night, airing 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Check out GoFightLive.tv. You'll figure everything out. Should be good. So let's get this card. Now I think this will be the theme of the show will be expectations exceeded. I really do, like, seriously exceeded. I'm not saying this will be the show of the year, but it'll be better than WrestleMania. I mean, isn't that enough? I doubt TNA puts on anything this good all year. Not to hate on TNA, they have a great talented roster, and not one person there knows how to book. Anyway, let's get to actual wrestling. Okay, our opener is Four Corner Survival between Steve Corino, Kyle O'Reilly, Grizzly Redwood, and the Prodigy Mike Bennett, who's a newcomer. I'll give you a little background on everyone. Steve Corino, obviously, you know who he is. Except for instead of the devious, deceptive bastard, the manipulator, he wants to change his ways. So he's trying to redeem himself and take people under his wing, and he's pitted against a bunch of younger guys, so it's a good way to go about it, I guess, facing them. And then we have Kyle O'Reilly, who's the submission kind of Muay Thai expert, protege of Davey Richards. This style is very Richards-esque. He even shows glimpses of Suzuki Minoru, not to be blasphemous. And we have Grizzly Redwood, the Rey Mysterio of Ring of Honor, kind of the risk taker, just thrown around and almost a giant killer. And only difference between him and Mysterio is no mask, he's not Mexican, and he carries an axe. Oh, and he wrestles barefoot. And we have the Prodigy Mike Bennett, who's the newcomer. He has his manager Brutal Bob, who's fucking ridiculous. What an ass clown. This guy's good. He's a douchebag, but that's good. His style maybe not the Ring of Honor style. Use those stupid fucking quotations too much, but he's supposed to be disliked anyway. He doesn't want to be liked, so it's good for him. And then we have a Women of Honor match. Almost like a dream match. Definitely wasn't expecting it at a Ring of Honor for this show anyway. Sara Del Rey, Death Ray versus MsChif. Now, I'm pretty excited about this. Two of the most talented female wrestlers in the world, and this comes from like a fan of like Toyota and Hokuto and all that shit. So this match, given the 10-15 minutes, is gonna be pretty fucking excellent. It's gonna be good. It's not gonna be like the greatest match ever, but yeah, it's gonna be pretty damn good. Then we have a special challenge match. El Generico, ole, probably the most over guy in Ring of Honor, if Davey Richards is, against newcomer in ROH, Michael Elgin, the House of Truth with Truth Martini. Now, Truth Martini might stick his nose in there, and hopefully gets Yakuza kicked off. I see Elgin losing this one, and I hope he doesn't win. I think Generico's just too good for him. Too much experience. Then we have a first time ever, special attraction match between Chicago's own Colt Boom Boom Cabana and the Rocky of Ring of Honor, Davey Richards. So basically, yeah, you've got Rocky and Davey Richards, and Colt Cabana would be, I guess, as he says, the Dave Coulier of Ring of Honor. Cut it out. So this is gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be fun and tactical wrestling. People are underestimating the tactical wrestling. Cabana had a little injury last time he faced T.J. Perkins, and Like, come on. That was a technical wrestling clinic. It ended a little out of nowhere, but still, that was pretty good. So then we get to like I guess you call it the meat and potatoes of the card if you're old or white, really, really, really white. It's a first time ever dream match. Jay and Mark Briscoe, the Briscoe brothers, against Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin. And now this is a dream match. World's Greatest Tag Team were killing it back in what, like 2003, 2003 in WWE. And everyone was talking about the Briscoes killing in ROH. It's kind of like Briscoes are the best team in the world, but so are Haas and Benjamin, and it was kind of an argument. And it continued long after Haas and Benjamin broke up as a tag team. There were still talks of it up until probably 2007, 2008. And yeah, I wanted to see it personally. I think it's going to be a great match. I like the Briscoe style a little bit better than before because they don't. Instead of bang, 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 like a fucking pinball machine, they pace themselves a little better now, which will probably give them longer careers. They're still crazy. They're still fucking crazy. They race pit bulls. They're nuts. But, and I love it. But the Briscoes, I think they're a lot smarter now. And they're just better wrestlers now. They're smarter, all that shit. And Haas and Benjamin, they've just become more mature themselves. So they've been great in Ring of Honor. Then we have a World Television title match, 2 out of 3 falls of 30-minute time limit. I think this could steal the show. This could be the dark horse. Daniels was just coming off of a victory over Edwards, where the match went 15 minutes and a draw, and then it got, I believe it was 15, could have been 20. And it was extended another 5 minutes when Edwards granted Daniels 5 more minutes, and Daniels won it. But Daniels kind of gave Edwards another shot. In a 2 out of 3 falls match, obviously, you have to pin the guy twice. You're not going to get a flash pin, or the winner is more decisive this way. This is what a 2 out of 3 falls match is meant for, and damn, I could see this going almost all the way. I hope it doesn't end in a draw, but I'm confident it won't. But it could go some distance, maybe 25 minutes. It's going to be a great match. Then we have what most people are, forecasting as the match of the night. The World Tag Team Championships, the Ring of Honor World Titles. The champions, the Kings of Wrestling, Chris Hero and Claudio Castagnoli. Probably definitely the two best, say white wrestlers in the world, because I put like Japan on like a higher pedestal usually. Gaijin. In Japan, they're Gaijin, okay? And they're defending against the All Night Express, Kenny King and Red Titus, who have matured a lot in the ring and as a team, and they work very well together from day one, but now they're really, they could be like synchronized divers. They got that shit down. And the way Hero and Castagnoli are talking, they're really overlooking the King, or the All Night Express. And I think that could lead to new tag team champions. It's been almost a year. That wears on you, so maybe look for an upset there. It should be a great match. It will be a great match. Then we have our main event for the Ring of Honor World Title. No holds barred. Barrio street fight. This is going to be crazy. It's going to be violent. I hope Julius Smokes makes an appearance just to lay out Truth so we can have kind of a one-on-one. No distraction. Balls to the wall. Just beating the hell out of each other kind of match. I didn't expect this to be that great. But with the stipulation and I don't know. I think this is going to be really good. I've got to go with Roderick in this one. But it's going to be a good match. Alright. That's been my preview. And you cheap bastard should order this. I mean, if you can't afford 15, but I know as well as anyone finding a job's like impossible. Seriously, it's $15. 15. I've made more than that saying Rashad Evans was gonna dominate Quentin Jackson, which was like a sure bet if you're actually looking to like fights and stuff. I made like $15 off of that, and I could get a Ring of Honor show with that. You don't even need to have a job. You could literally make a little bet with a friend and make enough money to buy this, and you'd be way more entertained than by most things. Just think about it. Think. It's gonna be a good show. You're gonna regret it when people are talking about the next day. When you see all the reviews, you're like, shit. And when you don't know the results going in, it's so much better. Ring of Honor Live, it's so great. You couldn't imagine it like a few years ago. Anyway, I'd like to thank Ring of Honor, all the wrestlers, the cameramen, all those people. Thanks for putting on good stuff, and I hope everyone orders this.